Bye. I think you can hear me. Hey y'all, it's Marico Texas Gal Studio. Welcome back to my channel. We're out of the studio and into the garden. I haven't come to y'all with a garden video in a while, and then I'm using one of my older cameras. So let's see how this comes out. I'm running out of space for my phone. I need to just clean up my phone, but I decided to use my camera for today's video. We are buying some mulch, and I am going to mulch in an area. I'm also going to, obviously we're buying mulch from Home Depot, so I'll probably peruse the flowers and see what there is, but I do want to come in and show you how I'm going to start my flowers. I've been seeing some of my favorite gardeners, which is Garden Answer. She always has a lot of tips and tricks on how to do gardening efficiently, and I love her style of starting the flowers in little I forget what they're called, but little containers. I'm using a larger container. I'm looking this way because I could see it over here. So I'm using these because this is what I have. She does go a little bit smaller when she's starting her flowers, but I'm going to start with them kind of big, only because I know once they start growing, I'm not sure how much I will have as far as time goes to be transplanting them either down into the ground or into a bigger pot. So I'm starting with a bigger pot because that's what I have, and I do have room for that. But if you haven't watched her, go check her out. Garden Answer. She always starts, smaller, then she moves into a larger container. I think that's super smart. I love her ideas. Just go check her out. But I'm going to show you how I do it, and I pretty much everything she does, I'm doing the same, because if she's done it and she has like great success, I'm hoping I will too. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, want to come see my chickens? I'm going to see if I can collect some eggs. I'm hydrating. It's a beautiful, hot day today, so I'm out in the garden. We'll be adding some mulch to my enclosed garden where we usually do our veggies. We put a fence up to enclose that area, thinking that the kitties wouldn't get into it. The cats are going to get into any tall fence. mean, I guess for the aesthetics it looks so pretty, but as far as a cat deter, or I don't know the word, a cat block, or it's not gonna work out. So let's go check out the chickens. Let me turn this camera around. Let me put my drink down. Okay, let's go see the chickens here. Let's see. We have their food, their feed in here. Let's see. There's one in there. Let's see if she's gonna let me. Ooh, I need to clean that water. We have rain and that water's filthy, so we'll probably clean that right now. In here, now the camera falling in the water. Hi, gal. See how many eggs we have. Nice. We used to have a rooster, but we don't have a rooster anymore. We had two at one time. Golf balls. And over here, for some reason, oh, I did find one, yay! For some reason, they're only liking this side and not this side. Okay, okay. Okay. Are you calling a rooster out? Okay. So it's super neat. They gave me 4 eggs, as you saw. I'll show you. Okay, so there's 4 of them in here. Yeah, they taste delicious. I don't know how to explain. They're so much tastier. If you have your own chicken, you know what I'm talking about. It's just an amazing flavor. Plus, we know what's going in our chickens. We know the feed we give them. My husband does. I don't buy the feed. I just feed them. But he's so good on doing research on the feed, on taking care of the chickens. He wants to get, ooh, they're ready to get out. Let's see. No. I can't let them out because I have my son's tomato plant out, and last time I had their tomato plant out, livestock shows in 2 weeks, so he's gonna show. Last time I took it out, they actually got on top of their container, because their container, obviously they take it for a show and they compete with the container. They got in the container and started scratching the dirt, and there were some tomatoes at the bottom. They ate about 4 little cherry tomatoes. So we're devastated. We're like, oh my gosh, like competition's in like 3 weeks. And my son's like, it's okay, there's more cherry tomatoes. I'm like, I know, but like the more tomatoes, the better. Oh well, that happened. But, do you hear her? Let's see. What is it? We need to fix this chicken coop though. I love it, but the system, that system works, where they lay their eggs, and that little shelter, they go in there at night, but the roof, we haven't been able to do much with the roof, because of course the aluminum is pretty expensive right now, but we'll need to get that going, because they're giving us some great eggs and we need to protect their little area. So, okay, you all, stay tuned for mulching. you all. Thank you so much for joining me in this garden video. It's a compilation of 2-3 days. We did some mulch shopping, not too much plants yet. I want to have my areas ready. We started some seeds, and then we started putting the mulch down that I purchased from Home Depot. I will come back and show you how I planted up the fountain that you saw me cleaning I want to say during the summer. I really let go of this garden, and I don't know if I've talked about it before, but my father passed away about, let's see, June, about 8 months ago. So gardening for me wasn't like on the top of my list. All my videos that I was doing, I was kind of just going with the flow, but gardening is something that, and I want to cry because I'm thinking about my dad. You know, it's just something that I always had little reminders of him here and there. He used to paint with my mom, like pottery or little ceramics, and I know they don't belong out here in my garden, but I love them in my garden. Some of them were salt and pepper shakers. It's a frog, so I just love the frog out here in the garden. It just looks so cute, and I'll show you one day when I get to that side, because I could just want to end this video right now before I start tearing up. But there's little reminders here in the garden of my dad, because I purposely put that stuff here. Obviously, I mean, it's just things that I have, that I collect, that he's given to me, that my mom's given to me. I have stuff from my mom here too, stuff like that. So the garden, again, going back to in the summer, we just let it go. We got super busy with, you know, with my dad and all, going to the hospital, and it's a video for another time, I guess, a talk for another time. But I just wanted to share my garden journey, and I wanted to leave you with the note that every day is a gift, and being out here in the garden, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that my husband allows me to be out here and enjoy the garden. Because of him, I have this, and I have this time to reflect, to do videos, and I just want to ground myself again. I want to come back and do the YouTube videos that I love. Obviously, it was difficult. It was It was difficult at one point to even think of creating content or anything like that, and it's not so much that it was difficult. I didn't feel like it. That's what it was. It just didn't feel right. But just trying to get back into the groove and trying to show up for myself, because I show up for my family, I show up for my kids, I show up for my husband. But at the end of the day, if I don't show up for myself, there's gonna be failure in some point in my life, as far as me not meeting goals and stuff like that. And I have a lot of goals that I want to meet, and so I'll leave you with that. Sorry for this long exit, but I will come back and talk to y'all. Y'all be safe, stay strong. Attitude is everything. Bye, y'all.